Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another Alliance Board video, and this one is pretty special because this is war number 8 in the season, and we're currently in top 10 Masters, rank number 5, and we're facing the rank 3 Alliance, Nefti, here. So if we beat these guys, we could potentially, podium is possible for the season, placing top 3. But if we don't win this war, then it's probably not going to happen. This has been a legendary season for us so far. We've won the last 7 wars, so there's a lot riding on this one. Unfortunately, we had a bit of a rough start, death-wise, and they just didn't clear for a while. So at the start of the war, they had an early lead, so it wasn't looking too great. So I joined the war and gonna boost up here, and I wasn't too worried about most of my fights except for one fight in particular. Is actually an onslaught defender that I'm gonna have to fight using my onslaught. It's gonna be onslaught on onslaught action, so that is the one fight I'm really scared of. But other than that, my path doesn't look too bad. So up first here we have a Adam Warlock on hazard shift here, incinerate and poison. So with Onslaught, we just want to be attacking during the Incinerate phase. And then that way it supercharges our Neuroshocks. You can see, boom, already up to 7. And yeah, man, just bait Heavies, counter with our Heavy. I'm fairly okay at baiting Adam Special 1. Here I'm going to use a Heavy even though we're in the poison phase, just to keep the Neuroshock paused. Didn't have to do that. We got 1 poison on us. Could have gotten more than 1, so could have been worse. Playing a little risky, but I just didn't want all the Neuroshock to fall off. I'm just trying to get out of this fight as quickly as I can, because there's a node here. It's called power efficiency, something like that, where basically Adam, he retains half of his power every time he throws a special. So if I had my webcam here, you guys can see he throws a special and he still has plenty of power to throw another one. And so all my effects have fallen off. That's great. Gotta get it straight on me to start recooking the Neuroshock. This entire fight is mainly just me baiting specials. So that's why using a heavy attack while he's in the poison phase is not the worst idea. And yeah, this just sucks, dude. We're just stuck against this corner right now. And so I think I'm actually going to have to go... Oh, it looks like I just managed to get the special 2 off right before special 3. But we're going to eat a special 3. So this is going to be doing a little bit of damage here. Eat a fat special 3 right to the face. Onslaught, he tanks it though. 59%. We did 30,000 damage. Honestly, not that bad. It could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Drop this. Triggers the poison phase. He's about to trigger his pod, but thankfully he just dies, dude. Adam Warlock, power efficiency, that is rough. There's so many specials. His passive power gain just going crazy. Yeah, but luckily we got out of there without dying, so that's great. But let's just say that is not the last special 3 we're gonna be taking in this video. That's not protected by an invulnerability boost. There's gonna be some more of that. This is a bit of a rough war. Next up here though, we do have a Baron Zemo. So this fight I was not too worried about at all. The really nice thing about the trap with placing Zemo here on a hazard shift type of fight is when you bring someone who is immune to the hazard shift, Zemo places, or he gets fury buffs every time you're immune to an effect. So that is why Zemo is placed on these types of nodes. But the thing is with Onslaught is that we're not immune to anything here. We're not immune to bleed, incinerate, poison, nothing. All we do is reduce the potency of bleed and incinerates. But they still apply to us. So Zemo doesn't get those annoying fury buffs, that result in 1 block hit, almost killing you. Here, unfortunately, I mistimed this, so I got 2 poisons on me, and then here I get rooted. So, that's a lot of fun. But he's almost dead. So just throw a little striker into a heavy. He goes down. We took some damage. We're going to have to use some more potions. But that fight wasn't too bad. So, man, that was section 1. A little bit rough, but get through it. Now we're moving into section 2. And we're jumping over to path number 1. And so I have to fight a Bullseye, which, you know, is fun. We died twice to Bullseye before, but that node was a lot harder for me personally, just because I couldn't parry it. If I'm able to parry Bullseye, I'm really not that worried. And originally, I believe I was assigned Iceman for this, and I was like, yo, can I just bring Onslaught? Like, I'm really comfortable fighting Bullseye with Onslaught. Yeah, I've just done it in Battlegrounds quite a few times, so brought a White Magneto instead of Iceman for some pre-fights. And yeah, we're going to be jumping in here with Onslaught. Unfortunately, he's not metal, and he's not a hero, so he doesn't get the passive stun through guidance, which would have been very nice, but it's okay. It's all good. Still have a little bit of a combat regen boost going, and so with Onslaught versus Bullseye, all you want to do is that right there. When he has the little green icon, you want to parry and heavy, and he will try to shrug the stun. Onslaught will replace it with a passive, and then you'll get the long duration pause on your effects, just like that once again. And that's really it. That's really the key to fighting Bullseye with Onslaught. Right there, I'm not sure entirely what happened. Maybe I was a bit slow on the heavy. I feel like that shouldn't have happened. But regardless, it's fine. You know, he got in one special one. You know, good job, Bullseye. He got a hit in. Then I get my hit in, and he's dead. So, you know, it's all good. That's why I really like Onslaught with Bullseye. You know, even if things go wrong, you don't die. You know, even in the worst meta with Bullseye, which was 2 Battleground seasons ago when he first came out, it was really rough. And even that, I still didn't die with Onslaught. I would come out with like maybe 20% health, you know, but he would survive. He would survive. Onslaught, he's a tank. He's great. So yeah, next up here we have a Bishop. And so we're bringing in Iron Man, 6-star Iron Man. Iron Man is just such a freaking tank, dude. It's great. So, you know, against any of these mutant champions, especially ones with prowess, you don't have to worry at all. Here I try to parry that, but I miss it. It's all good, though. Just getting to the special 2. Gonna pop this, trigger our mode. There we go. And then, oh, looks like that ace running is coming, but come on, yes. Okay. There we go. So yeah, it's gonna drop special 1 here, invalidate any prowess that he has, and yeah, those armor breaks, dude. Look at that. That's 10k mediums without critting. We're getting a little unlucky here, no crits on that entire like 2 combos, but now we have 6 armor breaks. So watch the damage here. 33k crit, 21. That was a full combo. What is that RNG? We go 2 full combos, no crits, then 1 combo, 5 crits. That's the way my luck is, dude. It's all or nothing. But yeah, that fight went really great. Sal's Iron Man. I think he's one and only fighter of this war. But then we get to Onslaught. Big bad Onslaught here. The fight that I am really, really worried about. I only have 2 fights left this war. An Onslaught mini boss here, and then a Maestro mini boss. But the Maestro mini boss, I'm also really comfortable against fighting Maestro, just because, you know, I've been fighting him for over 5 years, so I'm just, you know, comfortable. Whereas Onslaught, you know, I've only been fighting him for a couple of months now. Definitely getting better at fighting Onslaught, but, you know, still learning, still getting there. So this is the fight right here. Gonna heal up. He's 565 ascended. I'm 565 ascended. We got the guidance applied here. We got right back at it. Ebb and Flow knockdown. I think I'm gonna throw on indestructible boost. Maybe. No. Okay, that's surprising. I guess maybe I was a little bit more confident than I thought. Okay. Well, anyways, jumping in here. So, you know, we're both getting Neuroshock applied to us. But as long as I dash back, I can purify 1 at a time, so that is nice. And so yeah, here, boom. Gotta just, it's all about evading these special ones. If you can evade Onslaught special 1, you know, he's not that hard to fight. That's really the main thing. And, you know, it's a little bit of added pressure, you know, that with these nodes and the tactic and everything that were rooted during it, but gotta do it. Here it's unblockable. Boom. Evade a bit though, but then the last 3 hits catch me, man. Like I said, I'm not I'm not a master at this fight yet. Still definitely make those mistakes. And those Neuroshocks are taking us down. You know, we've lost half our health now. Right now we're losing this fight. We're losing this fight. I just need to not get hit by any more of those special ones. You know, he also has a prowess node. Right now he has 5 prowess, so you know that's great. that's super nice. But here I'm looking at everything. He has so many prowess, and I'm like, I don't want to bait any more special. So here I just drop this. Look how much damage that does, bro. Just hold my block, throw the striker, and he's dead. And he's dead. Like, we were losing that fight, and then boom, we just turned the tide. All of his health gone, and I felt I could breathe. I'm like, oh my god, let's go. You know, I got through the fight that I was really worried about. We're in the home stretch now, final fight of this war. You know, big war on the line. All right, let's finish strong here. Gonna go ahead and apply my my final guidance, because, you know, why not? Gotta heal the boy Onslaught up. And so I had fought Maestro before. I don't think it was a rank 3 one, probably a rank 2 one. And it was with Hazard Shift as well. I think it was Shock and Incinerate. So this one's Shock and Bleed. And so, you know, I just kind of focused on that Hazard Shift node, and I was like, okay, you know, I destroyed Maestro last time with Onslaught. I'm just going to do that again. I'm just going to destroy Maestro again this time. But there's some different nodes to where I fought Maestro last time. One of the biggest nodes here is Conflictor. So I'm going to hide my webcam again, just so you guys can see his power here. Yeah, so look what happened to his power there. Let's start this over. So you can see the first parry gave him almost a bar, because the Daunted debuff applies, and so he shrugs it, but it's replaced with a passive. But yeah, the Conflictor shrugs it, so he gains power. And so, you know, here I just use a heavy, and all of a sudden he's red with a special 3. I wasn't thinking, you know, I'm like, okay, Conflictor, you know, I gotta watch my parries. That's all I was thinking, though. You know, I wasn't thinking about the Daunted applying on heavies. And so all of a sudden, you know, Conflictor just went burr, and all of a sudden I'm getting hit by a special 3. And it all just happened, you know, so quick. And oh, dude, I blundered so hard. I was so focused and worried about that Onslaught fight, you know, that I just completely discounted the difficulty of this Maestro. And I really paid the price with that special 3. Luckily, though, here I'm able to get off my special 3. Sorry, my special 2 with the max amount of degens, 20 degens. And here I'm thinking, you know, we're alright. Gonna counter his heavy with my heavy. But then here he throws a special 2, and I wasn't thinking about being rooted. I was not in a root mindset, and I dashed back too early, as if, you know, I was just dashing back to get space. But nope, caught in the root, and we get sliced and diced by his special 2, and we die. You know, in a very important war. And, you know, I thought it was over. Everything was going so well. But no, we die. And so here I revive, and I don't heal. Probably should have healed. I think also at this point, though, like, the score in this war, it really was not looking too good. And, you know, this time going into this fight, I'm just going to be a lot more careful with the Conflictor. If I was just more careful with it the first time, I think we could have definitely, you know, soloed it. Just was not careful. Still have that combat regen boost as well. Still have the hazard shift debuffs as well, healing me. So that's why I didn't heal. I knew I'd be getting a good amount of regen in the fight. And yeah, you can see like, we're already net positive, over 13%. So here, just want to bait this. Heavy counter. Boom. Get the degen. Now we're cooking. And my show is almost dead. Throws a little special 1. Full evade that. We're chilling. So yeah, man, that was really unfortunate death. If I could have a do-over, I'm sure I could do that fight so much better. It's the way it goes, though. But like I said, we were already losing this war. I think I got the score here. We died a total of 26 times. So, you know, they only died 9 times. My one death there, you know, it's not going to make or break, win or lose us this war, get us podium or anything. It's not that big of a deal. Definitely felt bad in the moment, but it's all good. You know, this season, this tactic, a lot more deaths. So, yeah. But that is, unfortunately, the end of 4 Loki's crazy win streak. So this put us at 7-1 at this point in the season. We were top 10 masters. I think we got pushed out. Gonna have, I think, 2 more war videos, and the should both be double. So, you know, 2 wars together, and that'll be the end of the season. They'll have some season rewards. So yeah, really excited about that. Show you guys our final placement. It was a pretty good season overall as an alliance for myself. Only really had a couple of bad wars, and this was one of them. And this one still wasn't that bad. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the war video. Drop a like if so, subscribe if you want to see more content. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Peace out.